Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, the city is left desolation. The city is left desolation. And what you're looking at, I'm gonna play a quick clip in this movie Greenland. The movie Greenland. And in this movie, I'm not gonna go too deep into detail with this movie, but pretty much it's a really good movie. You can watch it. Pretty much a comet. Comets, come from space. The debris and those space rocks, they come into Earth's orbit, and it causes devastation, and it starts hitting Earth, pretty much threatening civilization, and it pretty much. In the beginning, things are good, and just like how the Lord has this set up in real time. People are still able to go and go to these sports games and take vacations and cruises and go to the concerts, or go to their son or daughter's football or basketball or cheerleading games. They're able to go to the baby showers and birthdays, and just like in the beginning of this movie, and then all hell breaks loose once these comets start hitting the Earth, and and the cities start to go into chaos. But this is what's coming to this place, America. You see, this is what your supermarkets and grocery stores and stuff, and where you like to go get clothes, and your nail salons and barber shops, these parking lots and stuff. This is what it's gonna look like. This is what's coming to this place. People busting in these stores, and that are armed. You're gonna have Jakes, you're gonna have Edomites, these other nations. They're all gonna be armed, and they're gonna be taking what's theirs. Total lawlessness. See? But I'm gonna play a quick clip. I won't make this too long. This will be a quick hit through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. I was watching this movie last night, and I seen this. I said, let me go ahead and just do a quick lesson through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI, because this is what's coming. This is what's coming to the stores and to the lands of America, man. Ain't gonna be no more, going. You need to go grab a head of lettuce, or grab a pack of chicken, when you get off work at 7:30, 8 o'clock. It ain't gonna be none of that in this time. Especially when the electricity go out, it's gonna be no mercy. And in this, the women, the lady and her son get separated from the husband. But they pretty much have to fend for theirself in the city. You see? And, you women are going to be totally vulnerable right along with your kids in these times that's coming. You're going to be totally vulnerable. But let me get a quick script. We'll go to Isaiah 24 and 11. Isaiah 24 and 11, and it reads, "There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone." 12, "And the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction." Call Allah Yimla, Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI.
All right, you gotta stay really close to me, okay?
See? And look how busted up. This is what your stores, your pharmacies, the supply chain is getting real low. People with medication, especially the elder, you need your medications, but they're closing down these pharmacies. You see? They're closing down these pharmacies. The food is going to get low in these coming days. Different supplies. No electricity. This is how they're going to be. They're going to ransack these grocery stores and these different businesses. And it's just going to be total lawlessness. This is coming to America. This is coming. This is the future of America. Your American dream is totally gone. The days of you, the days of you, your kids going to college and, graduating and getting a good job and, making, $500,000 to $1 million a year, having their own business. I'm just using that for an example, but the days of that, them days are coming to an end, because there's going to be foreclosure. They're going to have to shut down these schools. You're going to have in this time too, you're going to have these prisoners, men and women from these prisons on the loose in this time. They're going to be on the loose. You're going to have animals from the zoo that busted out and that's running loose. I mean, just all chaos. This is what's coming.
Do what we need and get out of here as quick as possible. Here. Okay. Come on. Hands on me. Okay. Your finger. You're such a brave guy. You know that? Oh, Jesus, you're at 300. Let's get you fixed up.
See, you're gonna have these civilians, these Esau, Jake, right along with these other nations. You got these psychopathic, malicious, militant men, and in a time like this with a woman and her kid, her son is like a diabetic. But you're going to have women just like this, in this time trying to fend for themselves, and you're gonna have you know, groups of men. You see, like that coming in the door right now. You know, of all men, they're coming in there and they're gonna terrorize the stores. You women, they're gonna take. You see, but this is they're gonna be trading you women for food in this time, man, for different supplies and stuff. See, this is just nothing but terror coming to this place. Let me go to Isaiah. The Lord is he's tearing this place down, man. He's tearing this place down. This is what's coming. This next, whatever next event that's coming down the line, the lockdown, the you know, explosion, whatever event that's coming this is gonna do it, and it's gonna trigger this place to just erupt into pure chaos. And you can expect these cities and your stores and stuff to look like this, and the people just to lose it. Isaiah 47:1, and it reads, Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughters of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And see, this place has been called, you know, it's been Salaki, it's been tender and delicate because it hasn't been touched. There ain't been no bombs or, you know, total collapse of society, you know, the people overthrowing the government, you know, burning down buildings, you know, total anarchy, you know, people being, you know, just outright just kidnapped and tortured, and you know, it ain't been that, you know, like that in this time. But it's about to be, it's gonna be like this, man, real soon here. This place is gonna be invaded, you know, the sedition amongst men, the insurrection. I mean, this place is gonna be total turned upside down. It ain't gonna be called America no more. You know, and this is when people are going to want to call on the Lord in this time of chaos like this. They're going to, you know, 2/3 of Jake and these other nations, they're going to be calling on Jesus Christ, Jesus Christo, Caesar Borgia. And the Lord ain't hearing them. YAHAWAHSHI is not hearing them. And they're going to have to suffer in this time. A lot of women going to be getting took, children, you know, kidnapped and put in these different places with these militant, malicious dudes. I'll play a little bit more and I'll close out. See, you women are gonna be, you're gonna be too vulnerable in this time. Terrified. All you women that think that you're gonna get by with no man in this time, especially with a man without a man of the Lord, you're gonna be terrified in this time. Because you're gonna have to deal with these psychotic men right along, even with the psychopathic women. Because there's terror coming. They're gonna tear down these stores. They're gonna invade all these stores across the land of America. They're gonna burn down these stores, your grocery stores, your nail salons, your gym that you go to, the mall, the movie theaters. All this is gonna be terrorized, man. And you women and children are gonna be completely vulnerable. See? See? Let me go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50 and 13, and it reads, because of the wrath of YAHAWAHSHI, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Because the Lord is plaguing this place, man. He's plaguing this place financially or economically, spiritually. You know, the dollar is about to collapse, man. Jobs are about to be lost here real soon. The Lord's going to remove this word. The famine, war, civil unrest, no power, gas, electricity, a shortage on water, clothing, supplies. The Lord is sending, he's sending a plague upon this place, man. See? Let me go to Jeremiah. Let me hop over and go to Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51 and 1, and it reads, thus said YAHAWAHSHI, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. 2. See, and them nuclear warheads are coming. See, them ICBMs are coming. That destroying wind. 2. And I will send unto Babylon fanners. See, the collapse of society. Like I said, these power outages, the lack of supplies and food, civil unrest, sedition amongst men. People are going to be invading one another. They're already shooting at the police. They're defunding the police. You know, it's just total lawlessness coming. These are fanners. The Lord is just fanning the fire, and it just spreads. This is what's coming. See? Let me go to I'll play one more clip of this, and then I'll close out. Call Halayim La Alahayana with Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Yeah, I'll play the rest of this quick clip, and I'll close out. See? I'll end it there. I'll just end it there. That was my point that I was getting to. See? It ain't gonna be, you women, it's not gonna be, and that's the man's wife. You know, them civilians came in there and they're just shooting. Ain't no mercy. And his wife got shot cold-blooded, dead. See? And this is how a lot of women and men and children are going to be in this time, because it ain't going to be, it's going to be you're not going to be able to call the police in this time. All hell breaking loose. See, you can't bury your wife. You can't bury your husband or your children in this time. You're going to be too busy trying to save yourself. That's why the Lord says they shall be as dung upon the earth. You're just going to be like shit laid up on the ground, man. See? You women and children and the elder are going to be, you're going to be vulnerable in this time. The women, you know, 2/3 of Jake, you women can't understand this. But this is what the Lord got set up for you. Because you refuse to listen. Let me go to Hosea. I'm going to close out with this. Hosea 4:6. Hosea 4:6, and it reads, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. See? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. See, and here we are, starting with the apostles and the elders and the prophets on down at Great Millstone, and to the likewise Jakes that are teaching the same doctrine, you know, blowing the trumpet in Zion, warning the people of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. We're warning you and telling you this is to come. You got to come out of this place spiritually and quit your wickedness and your mischief and your iniquity. Come out of this place. But the Lord said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And, you know, the men of the Lord are being labeled as hate speech. And the Lord is telling you, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. You don't want to hear this word. We're telling you and warning you on destruction is coming to this place, America. Death, famine. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. And by you rejecting this knowledge, this is what's going to happen to you. You men, women, and children that don't believe and seek the God of Israel, this is what's coming. You're going to be laid as dung upon the earth, on the ground, laid out, blowed away. See, and in this time, them wild animals running loose, they're liable to come eat this body. See? It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children.